My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Slay the Spire for the daily challenge for the 9th of April 2020. The character is the defect. We've got modifiers Cursed Run. Whenever you defeat a boss, become cursed. Your starting relic is replaced with the Cursed Key, Darkstone Periapt, and the Duvu Doll. Also, red cards now appear in rewards and shops in binary. Card rewards contain only 2 choices. So shops are going to be a little more important, so I can find a card that is worth. There's a 3 elite path, and I have to take it. Yeah, shops are going to be a little bit more important just so that I can find a card that's worth with strength. And we have a lot more of an ability to find a card that is worth with strength because we have the red cards included as well. Right. Easy kill. Sweeping Beam. Deal 6 damage to all enemies. Draw 1 card. Sounds really good to me. A little bit of AoE in this deck. Uh-oh. Zap dual cast, please hit the frontliner. Thank you. Only way I could get out of that with taking as little damage as possible. Beautiful. Rebound cool-headed. Rebound's fine for putting a strength card back atop the deck. I'll rebound a sweeping beam here. Zap dual casts. Did not manage to hit the front liner at all. I should have just defended. Only 5 damage was coming in that turn, and I just could have killed next turn, though. Neither of these, we're not going to go heavily into a power build, so neither Amplify nor Force Field is good for us there. Barrage, deal 4 damage for each channel's orb. We would need to find more ways to channel some orbs, but that is kind of appealing. It's a good strength game card. I don't know how many orbs I'm really going to want to generate over the course of this, so I'm going to take a clothesline at the moment, just for the sake of these upcoming elites. Clothesline suddenly seems real good. Okay. I'll just throw in another defend. We should be fine. Yeah, that'll do it. Peace Pipe. You can now remove cards from your deck at rest sites as well as double tap. We'll take that. Take my first curse. Thank you. Take my second curse. Take my third curse. There we go. 3 points of strength. Let's upgrade double tap. With 3 points of strength, double playing 2 of our attacks is really, really good. Unfortunate to have doubt in that hand. Just playing those out so regret doesn't do so much here. Wake up the enemy this turn with clothesline. Zap will probably do enough damage to justify itself here. Sweeping beam. Hit a decay on myself. Well, at least we get to weaken the enemy for this turn. And in fact, we're very, very close to the stone calendar, so we can just heavy defend this turn if that's possible. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it is. Alright. We're fine. I just had to make sure that I was counting on whether or not I drew regret so I could play out the cards in my hand. But it looks like the stone calendar killed the enemy before regret triggered there. Question card. Future card rewards have 1 additional card to choose from, so we've just cancelled out binary there, basically. I'll take a buffer. Quite a strong card. I'm not going for a Pauper's bonus here. Take Curse Parasite. Thank you. Let's get a buffer upgrade. Actually, buffer is really bad because the regret and pain that's likely to end up in the deck. Oh, I didn't think about those. Oh, that's bad. I'm going to use the Snecko here to try and get the kill. I'll do it. Because that'll also get us 25 extra score because we perfected. Mercury Hourglass, at the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies, as well as a strength cleave for the AoE, or I think I need vulnerability, so an uppercut is nice. Oh my god. That is like maybe the worst first hand I could draw. Because now I'm weakened for this turn. I can't put the enemy down on the ground. Oh, never mind, I can. Only just, though. Alright, we're not going for a score run at this point. To be fair, I would have had to draft more defense if I wanted to go for a score run, but also, the defense that I did try and draft went horribly awry. Uppercut, let's rebound a swooping beam. Gives us one for the next round at least. We need to put way more cards in this deck to dilute out these curses now. The Stone Calendar did 52 damage to the enemy there. That's what triggered the kill. All for one? That returning a bunch of zero costs to me is very, very, very useful. Or at least it will be. You can only smith at rest sides, or at the end of your turn, you no longer discard your hand. No longer discard your hand is like, that'll kill us. Removing 2 cards isn't that great, so guess I'll take the Fusion Hammer. Didn't really want the Fusion Hammer there, but I'll take it. Now that we have 5 energy, we should focus on getting some more draw cards as well. Double tap Rebound, double tap the Sweeping Beam. So I can draw back into it. Sweep again. Almost had the kill on the first turn there. Anger? Yeah, Anger in an all-for-one deck seems perfect. Claw, maybe. Seek, definitely. Dramatic Entrance, definitely. Gremlin Horn, whenever you kill an enemy, draw a card and gain 1 energy as well. Sounds good to me. Remove all strikes, obtain 5 bites. Yeah! That's a collector's bonus for us. Receive 5 apparitions. That's another collector's bonus. Okay. Let's do it. Ugh. Of course, we had to get the regret there. Only thing that removes our perfect that turn. Pre-upgraded Claw, though. It would only be there for the all-for-one. No, I gotta take the Cleave. A little bit more AoE. Okay. Oh, all the apparitions first, baby? Works well for me. I have my double tap Sweeping Beam now. No, apparently not. Rude. Backliner is going to die before we ever take any damage to it. With the, where is it? Mercury Hourglass up there. That'll do. Arcabecco, the first attack, your first attack each combat deals 8 additional damage, as well as a beam cell for setting up some vulnerability for cheap. Should I remove a card from the deck? I don't really want to. Still trying to go for 50 cards in the deck overall. This could be a problem. Hopefully we draw all of our most expensive cards. I can tell you that didn't happen there. Got 2 zero costs in my discard pile. I'm going to seek out a Anger, play the Anger, all for 1 returns, Beam Cell, Bite, and 2 Angers now. Good. Dropkick? Yeah, enemy's vulnerable a lot of the fight here. Normality. Ugh. Okay, normality could be a problem. Strawberry is just raising max HP by 7 as well. Not that great for us. Okay, got 2 stacks of buffer up. Let's see what you can do about that. 1 0 cost in the discard pile. All we need for the kill, though. Rip and Tear, pre-upgraded, yes. Applies your strength's worth in damage 2 times there. Quite the way to start the fight. Actually really need to play the apparition there. Okay, sweeping beam first. See if we draw another 0 cost or anything. Cleave, because that'll also kill the frontliner. I'm gonna double tap all for 1. Smiling Mask. Merchant's Goblin for service now always costs 50 gold. I'll take a pre-upgraded Rage. So what, we're like an all for 1 0 cost deck kind of situation? Thank you, Blue Candle. Unplayable curse cards can now be played. Whenever you play a curse, lose 1 HP and exhaust it. Thank you. That'll save us a lot from this normality. There's no 0 cost in there. Hey. Just need the other way away. Sword Boomerang is a really good way to deal damage when you have a bunch of strength. I'll take Liquid Bronze, because these fights should end before we really have need for like a Dex Potion. Also, Dex Potion is more important for score, but again, if we're not going to be perfecting all of them, may as well just have a fun run where you get defect strength. Okay, Rage. Let's seek out a maybe Sweeping Beam here. Perfect. Perfect. All for 1 is also ideal as a return game if you'd like to provide. Yeah, Apparition I would have preferred next turn, dang. Let's go Apparition first. All for 1 brings back Rage as well as 2 Angers. All for 1 Rage and Anger as a deck is really interesting as an idea. I need another All for 1 in this deck. That's what this deck has been missing. Yep. No perfect here either. Thought I was somehow going to end up with that one. But I am thickening up the deck and I only have 5 apparitions in here, so it does make sense. Reaper, deal 4 damage to all enemies. Heal HP equal to the amount of damage dealt. Sure. No longer rest at rest sites. I mean, when we go to rest sites, we already basically full heal off the Eternal Feather, so sure. We need a lot more draw in this deck, like Skim levels of draw. Battle Trance levels of draw. Maybe even Scroll levels of draw, but unfortunately we can't get that one. Not playing the right character for it. Good. I'll take another Beam Cell there. Just for more vulnerability, as well as another card to get back. We'll take the Warp Tongs at the start of your turn, upgrade a random card on your hand for the rest of the combat, as well as a Pain. Ooh, Vajra, start each combat with 1 additional strength. I like that. Let's also get the toolbox. At the start of each combat, choose 1 of 3 random colorless cards to put into your hand. Anything that gives vulnerability or does damage is super nice. Secret weapon is cool. Oh, and it got upgraded, so just free. Nice. take another uppercut, sure. Just because of the amount of energy that I have. Its cost isn't really prohibitive to anything. Take violence there, definitely. Violence will put 3 random attacks into my hands. Pretty good aggressive turn there, I feel. Lizard Tail, when you would die, healed at 50% of your max HP. Works once. Drop the thorns to get a swift potion. Another sword boomerang. Yeah, Thunderclap is good, but another sword boomerang is another sword boomerang, and another sword boomerang is a bunch of damage. Okay, let's think ahead. Pop that decay back atop the deck. I'm going to start with the uppercut so that I can drop kick, getting the decay. Finally, good. Wanted to make sure that I had that in this hand. Oof, thankfully the enemy's not attacking this turn. Not much I could do about it. All for one. Here we go. Draw it now. It worked. We drew all for one. I didn't say how we were going to draw it. More bank, whenever you climb a floor, gain 12 gold, and no longer works when you spend any gold at a shop, as well as... I'll take an upgraded clothesline as well. Same reason as I took the uppercut. Let's go secret weapon. Take a... uppercut? Take a drop kick. Let's take a drop kick for the draw. Pommel Strike in the previous area also would have been a good pickup for the draw, but unfortunately, like, it's only draw positive, as in replaces more than itself, after we upgrade it, and we can't upgrade it because of the Fusion Hammer. Nice heal there. Dual cast. Get that back. Not that it'll help at all. Beam Cell coming out earlier would have been really nice there. Heck of a lot of apparitions. So I'm safe for a couple of turns at least. But we only need one sword boomerang to finish it out. Another sweeping beam. Yep. Deals damage to all enemies. Draws us a card. Gotta love that. Another dramatic entrance. Oh, baby. Thank heck I waited before I played any more cards there. Actually, never mind. I could have just played one more card. It would have been enough. Whenever a card is exhausted, gain 4 block. We have a lot of curses in this deck we exhaust, as well as a lot of apparitions that we exhaust. Horn Cleat, at the start of your second turn, gain 14 block. I don't really want to remove anything from this deck. Ideally, I want to end up with 50 cards. You're kidding me. If I have an option, I don't have the ability to leave? I don't want to remove anything. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, actually, if I take a card at every following opportunity, I can afford to remove 2 cards from my deck. So I'll remove a dual cast and I'll remove a zap. We're not really going for a strategy they would fit in. Murder you. There, of course we ended up drawing normality there. I knew it had to happen. I have to take one of these, so fine, I'll take a combust. I want to get to 50 cards, I just gotta blind the enemy here. Not all of their HP on turn 1, but still a significant chunk of it. So anger, and then rebound the all for 1. Would be good for the next turn, but not necessary. Auto shields there, definitely. Toke again for another removal. Get the zap out of here. All right, Raptor. I'll take a discovery just in case. Doubt, seek, and find. So this is an upgraded seek as well, so we get 2 cards, right? Let's go Sweeping Beam first. Never mind, it's not upgraded. It's the double tap that's upgraded. Okay. Ooh, double tap and anger. That's going to be very, very good for us later. Obviously for the all-in-one. Sorry, all-for-one, rather. Bottle Tornado. Upon pickup, choose a power card. Start each combat with that in your opening hand. As well as... I'll take a True Grit, I guess. Bottle Tornado. Put a buffer in my opening hand. We're up against a Time Eater. Yeah, put a Feel No Pain in my opening hand then. Gambler's Brew is probably way more important than the Energy Potion here for us. And never mind. 1, 2, 3. We're on 49 here. 49, remove 48. 50, remove 49, gain 50. Yeah, I don't know how we ended up on 50 cards. Did I turn down a card? No, because I took Combust, Auto Shields, and True Grit. Well. Guess I'm going to be 1 card. Oh, no, I'm not going to be 1 card short. We get a curse after we finish the boss fight. Let's discover. I'll discover an equilibrium there, sure. So I got 5 cards to play this turn. I should make sure that I play all 5. Oh, it's an all for 1. Apparition, all for 1, and then anger. Oh, I wish I had the ability to get the all for 1 back to the top of the deck somehow. Design for the weekend. So I basically have 2 free turns to attack my enemy here. Let's draw with the Swift first. Yeah, burn Normality, burn Pain. And then I'm going to throw everything that's not that drop kick there. $145 damage this turn despite the fact that we're weak. I'm probably not feeling this one happening, to be entirely honest with you. Seems non-likely. At least I'm not vulnerable or weak anymore. Okay. Third Shame. Then we can Apparition, Buffer, and Rebound Rip and Tear to the top of the deck. Rip and Tear is a great card for the next turn. Vulnerability, come on. That'll do it. Okay. Double tap the Beam Cell, double tap Rip and Tear. 22 minutes. Pretty good speed run right there. 1163. It's not going to be that great of a score. We got curses. We got encyclopedian. We got 1 perfect. Weirdly, that actually might have been the final fight there. We got 4 champions as well, just rushing them down. Money. 3 copies of collector. Like, you know, 1 was the bites, 1 was the apparitions, and then. Oh, it might have been a curses collector bonus. Yeah, it was a curses collector's bonus for having 4 shames. Perfect. And that's not going to put us really anywhere on the lead. Huh. Burst was only 50 above? I think Burst probably ran a Pauper deck and basically did exactly the same as I did, if I had to guess. Well, that's higher than I thought, but again, it's just the start of the daily challenge, so still going to be moved down a couple other spaces by other people for the moment, though. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.